Worth saying it all because this car is amazing. In this video, we're going to be getting straight to the points of all the things and features that this car has equipped, and all the features that you can buy with this car. We didn't necessarily get all of the features that you can get. We just bought the ones that we thought were necessary for what we're doing with it. So first off, this is the Jeep Cherokee model. This is the 2019 version. You can see it's Cherokee, not Grand Cherokee or anything. It's the Trail Rated Edition, TrailHawk. So anyways, we're gonna start off here by taking a look at the chart. This is one of these secret features that not all people know about, I guess you can say. But with your keys here, it looks like a normal key fob, you know? I mean, you're looking at it and it's like not much to, see. So, you see this little lever here? Well, this little lever, if you push it down, this little thing pops out. And then it becomes just your key fob. But this little key right here, this is for your little thing, your little lock right here. Just trying to unlock it real quick. It's hard to see because it's so dark in here. But that's what that's for. I just wanted to get that across to you guys because most people don't know that this actually comes off of the key fob, and then when you place it back on, it goes right back on and becomes a key again. Alright, so we are going to be looking at some of the ratings on this. The base price is $33,320. After all the stuff that was added, some wheels and the different actual stock rims instead of the original rims, the stainless steel. These are aluminum and carbon black, I believe. As you can see here, we got the cold weather group for $795. Let's see, what else do we get? We got the 2.0 i4 DOHC turbo engine for another $500. To me, I think it's worth it. The turbo adds a lot more horsepower. Let's see here. We added the Uconnect, the 8.4 inch display. Believe me, the bigger display is much more worth it. I'm just gonna click this real quick and turn off my volume so that I don't get. And here's the display real quick so that you guys can see. That's the display. It's a lot bigger than the normal one, which I think is a major thing to add on. And then we have the 17-inch, 7.5-inch black painted aluminum wheels. That's what I was just getting to and talking about with these rims. And we also got the painted red brake pads to match the red body. And you get a 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty, which essentially means that, anything that goes wrong, they'll fix as long as it's not your fault. So your average MPG is 22. You get 20 in the city and 26 in the highway. That's about your average fuel cost per year. Here's your economy and gas rating, smog rating. This is over 5 years. This is your fuel that you spend. and the total cost is $37,510 for this vehicle. That's not for all of them. Some of the more common models, I guess, could be cheaper, or they could be more expensive. It just depends on which one you get. If you get the TrailHawk, if you get the Limited. One thing that we did not get with this TrailHawk is the sunroof, which I really regret not getting, because the sunroof is really amazing. So let's get straight into this and let's go to the engine. We'll get that done. We'll work ourselves from the front of the vehicle to the back. Let's take a look at this. It's a little bit wet because it was just outside and it rained. So here you are with your engine. This is your, I think it's a 2-liter engine. You can see here, 2-liter. It's a reliable engine. So far for about let's see here, about a year that we had it, it's done nothing but wonders. It's really reliable. Here's obviously your air box. I'm not too much into car engines, so I'm not going to be able to tell you too much, but I can tell you the basics if you need to know anything. Just post a comment down below and let me know. Here is your oil, obviously. This is your turbo. This is what you get with the 2.0 turbo. Otherwise, the engine block continues out to here, and you don't get this little unit. It goes, as you can see, way down there. I mean, this is a big thing. And up here, you got your radiator. Not too much to it. Let's see here. You got your windshield wiper fluid, your engine coolant right here. Don't ever take off the cap unless your engine is cold. Even if you ran it for a minute, it still could be dangerous, so make sure that you have a cold engine before doing this. Don't even try and start it. Just, if you're going to do it sometime in the morning before you go anywhere. This is your battery. For some reason, they put some sort of casing over it. I'm guessing that there's some reason for it. Maybe protection if it explodes, I'm guessing. But that's just my guess. Not too sure. Here are obviously a lot of electronic controls. Here's your electric box that controls the computer and all that somewhere in this engine. Let's see what this is. This is... I'm not too sure what this is. I've never seen one of these on a car. These newer cars have a lot of features that I don't know about. I'm better with older engines, but this is a very new one. This is actually where you fill your engine oil. This is just the dipstick to check it. And that's really about it for the engine. It's very compact and put together well. So let's move on from there. With the TrailHawk edition, you get this little black stripe. Now, all of you may think that, hey, this looks cool. Well, actually, this black stripe serves a purpose. The driver is sitting in this seat. He looks out the window, and he or she looks out the window, and since this is the trail edition, they expect you to be riding on trails in, the woods or something. This black stripe prevents sun from going into your eyes. Instead of it glaring off of the shiny red and going straight into your eyes, this black prevents that and sends it back out, the rays of sun. Let's see here. What else is there? We can get straight into the interior. So over here, you got all kinds of options. You got your lock button, unlock, window lock, back windows, front windows, your mirror controls, and you got your handle. The rest, you just got cup holders, your, I think it's 9x9 speakers or something. 9x10 speakers. This is a 9-speaker audio system. Down here, you got a little compartment. I don't know, there. It's hard to see, but you do have a little tiny compartment. Way down here, you can see you got your hood opener right here. Still got the sticker on it. Down here, you got your brake pedal, your gas pedal, your seat. Obviously, it's a TrailHawk, so it comes with this nice engraving of TrailHawk on it. Let's get right in here. So, you got your controls. These are just basic controls for when you get on to your screen. We are just going to start this up real for a second. You can see here, this controls all of your speedometer. You have 8 options, I think: vehicle info, fuel economy, trip, all that. So this is, just the basic stuff to help you out. And as you can see, I'm clicking this to control it. So that beeping's really annoying, so I'm going to shut it off here. This is all your cruise control stuff. I'm sure you know how to do that. Click this, then set. So let me turn this off real quick. Okay, moving on. So down here, you got your controls. You got your park, reverse, neutral, drive, and manual. This is your gear shifter. Sure, all you know that. This is the 4-wheel drive option for low. Then you got your hill decline, hill incline, I think it is, and then your posi track. You got auto, which is what it's always in, or you can change it to snow, which is a 4-wheel drive option. Sport, which is, I think, a 3-wheel drive option, but it obviously revs higher and, acts a bit more sporty. Sand, mud, or rock. All the other ones, except for sport, are 4-wheel drive options. So let's go up here. A couple things changed with this. You got your volume, you got your browse option menu, you mute, traction control on or off, and then there's this new feature, A off, or start stop. That's what it's referred to as. That's essentially a feature where it, as you have it in drive and say you stop at a stoplight, it turns the engine off, essentially. Kind of stalls out, and that's what it does, and it saves on gas a little bit, I guess. So that's about the only thing that it does. The rest are all basic features. There's some more options that you can get up here. This is obviously your 4-ways. This is your park sense. You have sensors on the back that if you hit something, or if you're close to hitting something, it'll auto brake and, stop you from hitting it. This is your park brake down here. It's a little different than older cars. Yeah, that's really about it for the front. You got a little compartment down there. Under there, you got another little compartment. Got 2 cup holders and a little, I don't know what that is, spot for something. Your passenger seat looks the same as the driver's seat. These are a little bit dirty floor mats because I haven't cleaned it this week yet, and we got a little bit of a problem with our driveway. So, the back seat, very simple. Looks just like a normal back seat. Got these little vents. These are nice. And it has an outlet, a 12-volt indoor outlet, and it also has, I think, 2 cigarette lighters. Yeah, or 2 USBs. My bad. That's really about it. Got cup holders. It's got little handles that you can fold it down, and then you can get to the trunk. So let's get to the rear of the vehicle. Right here, you got the tire. We put some jumper cables in there, things like that. Nothing too spectacular, just the tire. Just set this back down, and there you are. That's all there is to the back of it. The newer TrailHawk put on the bigger lights. You know, I think the other ones were a bit too small, so they put on some bigger lights. Also, few engine features. Well, actually, we're getting to the front lights. They have these front lights, which are bigger than the original ones. You got your little hooks. And that's really about it. You got your spray painted, or custom spray painted brakes, I guess you can say. I don't know if they sprayed them or they actually took them off and painted them, but those are those. So let's see here. What else is there that I'm missing? Oh, we have the dual exhaust package, which it comes to this big muffler and then goes out the two exhausts. Those are really nice. And one last thing that I want to explain to you guys is that it has the high idle feature. When you get the snow package, this Jeep has a feature called high idle. Essentially what it does is it warms the engine up a lot faster than if it were at a normal idle. So we're going to just take a quick look at that. And I'm sure you all know, but in order to start the vehicle, because it doesn't have a key, you got to push the brake and click the start button. And I'm going to show you guys the high idle. So, all right, so normally it would idle at about here. High idle brings it up to about 1,500, maybe a little more than that. But that's essentially what that does. Just, you know, brings it up a little bit, and you can see if I bring you back here, it really is a lot louder than if it's on low idle. It's a really good feature though if it's cold outside and you need your engine to warm up quicker. It's really good for that. So yeah, that's about it for this video tutorial video thing. You know, we got some lights back here on the roof just in case, you know, you need to see and you're a backseat passenger. Turn up, and you know, that's really about it for this video. If you have any other questions, concerns about if you're gonna buy one of these vehicles, post it down below in the comments and I will get back to you. Oh, one more feature is these down here have little lights that shine down during the night, and it is so wonderful. Oh, one more thing. This is the last thing. I was talking about the sensors, that if you back up too close, that it'll start beeping and then it'll auto brake stop. And these are the little sensors right here, right here, right here, and right here. So if I'm getting too close to, for say, this wall, it'll stop. If I'm about to back off a cliff, it'll stop. If I am going to hit this wall, it'll stop. Anything like that, it will stop me from hitting it, backing off a cliff, doing anything. So that's a really nice feature that they added onto this. Like I said, guys, if you have any other questions, concerns, comments, post them down below, and I will most likely get back to you. If not, you can dislike the video. Anyways, guys, have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.